I was standing there when those bullets went into Nipsey and when he fell to the ground, when he breathed his last breath. You're gonna hear that, and that's gonna be hard for a lot of people to hear. Interestingly enough, there's another high-profile case that's been going on, just finished up with closing arguments, this Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial. There's been all kinds of cute memes and videos and silliness coming out from that trial. You're not gonna see that here. It's just not gonna be that environment. That Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial was a civil trial, dispute over money. Johnny Depp saying, hey, you defamed my character, you owe me 50 million. And she comes back and says, nah, you defamed my character, you owe me 100 million. That's not what we have here. If you walk into a civil courtroom and then you walk into a criminal courtroom, it's like night and day, because you can walk into a criminal courtroom and the tension, you can cut it with a knife. It's different because we have gang drama. A criminal case, even if it's just robbing a liquor store or, a domestic violence, there's a tension in the courtroom that is palpable, that's tangible. But then when you're talking about the loss of a life, that is ratcheted up 10, 15 notches, because someone lost their life and you're gonna hear the details of it in that trial. That person's never coming back, and it's just, the drama is just different. There's a lot of hood politics, a lot of drama going on. Both Nipsey and Holder, they were from the same set. They were from the Rolling 60s in LA. If you watch this trial, you're gonna hear cries. You're gonna hear gasps at certain testimony, because they're gonna have to say there will be testimony. I was standing there when those bullets went into Nipsey and when he fell to the ground, when he breathed his last breath. You're gonna hear that, and that's gonna be hard for a lot of people to hear, whether we're talking about his family or just the community who loved him in general. That courtroom is gonna be packed. They'll probably end up having a separate courtroom for people to be able to observe. A lot of times when you have a murder trial and if there's gangs involved, there's security going into the courthouse, but then oftentimes there'll be more metal detectors just going into the courtroom. That's how serious it is. And so that brings its own level of tension. Normally, obviously everybody's got to pass through security to get into the building, but you don't usually have another extra layer of security just going into the actual courtroom. But in a case like this, they'll have metal detectors, they'll have security, just making sure that no weapons get brought into the courtroom.